Good day everyone. My assigned topic is all about assets. Assets include anything that the company actually owns and has disposal over. Ang mga assets kuno ito ang mga mahalagang bagay na pag-aari ng isang kumpanya, tao o bansa. Ito ay maaring tangible na hawakan o intangible di nahahawakan. Ang mga halimbawa ng assets ay pera, lupa, buildings, real estate, equipment, makinarya, furniture, patent and trademarks. Many owned by certain individuals or and other businesses to the particular company. First is current assets. Include anything that the companies can quickly monetize. Such current assets include cash, government securities, marketable securities, accounts receivable, notes receivable, inventories, prepaid expenses, and any other item that could be converted into cash within 1 year in the normal course of business. Ang current assets kuno ay ang mga pag-aari-arian na madaling i-convert sa cash kagaya ng pera, cash equivalent, short-term deposit, stock, marketable securities, office supplies. Second is fixed assets are long-term investment of the company such as land, plant, equipment, machinery, leasehold, improvements, furniture, fixtures, and other items with an expected useful business life, usually measured in a number of years or decades. Fixed assets are usually accounted as expense upon their purchase. They are normally not for resale and are recorded in the balance sheet at their net cost less accumulated depreciation. Fixed assets kuno ay ang mga ari-arian na hindi madaling i-convert sa cash. Halimbawa dito ay ang mga lupa, sasakyan, buildings, patent, trademark, and mga makinarya. Ang mga fixed assets ay nagbibigay ng pangmatagalang return on investment para sa isang negosyo, bagamat maaring malaki ang paunang gasto sa pagkuha ng mga fixed assets. Ang mga fixed asset na ito ay maaring magbigay ng return on investment sa loob ng maraming taon. Ang mga fixed assets ay mahalaga sa pagpapatakbo at tagumpay ng maraming negosyo. Nagbibigay sila ng pangmatagalang return on investment at pinapataas ang halaga ng negosyo. Mahalaga para sa mga negosyo na maingat na isaalang-alang ang pagkuha ng fixed asset at bumuo ng mga estratehiya para sa pamamahala at pagpapanatili ng mga ito ng epektibo. Third is other assets. And other assets belong ra gyapon sila sa patents, copyrights, other intellectual property, royalties, exclusive contracts, and notes receivable from officers and employees. For characteristics of capital, first is capital is not a free gift of nature. It is the resultant of the man-made efforts. Um, ang ang capital o financial na capital, ito ay cash at mga pamumuhunan sa negosyo, ay hindi libre ng kapaligiran o makukuha sa paligid lamang, kundi ito ay resulta sa kahago ng isa ka tawo. Amo dyan ilataglaong na kung gusto nimo makakwarta, maghago kawanay. Second is capital is productive as it helps enhancing the overall productivity of all the resources employed in the production process. Invested capital provides interest for its productive capacity. Ang kapital ay isa sa pinakamahalagang bagay para sa sustainability ng isang kumpanya o negosyo. Ang bawat anyo ng kumpanya ay tiyak na nangangailangan ng kapital, maging sa anyo ng pera, pasilidad at infrastruktura, kaalaman at kasanayan, legalidad, at iba pang kapital upang maayos na mapatakbo ang operasyon ng kumpanya. Third is capital is prospective as its accumulation reward income in future. The capital is considered much prospective as accumulation of capital yields and income. The more we invest in the accumulation of capital, the greater is possibility of its providing aid to the business when it is needed. Fourth is capital is highly mobile among factors of production. Yes, it's true. The capital has high mobile toward production, especially with the machines and equipment and in the transportation na gamiton for an efficient na production. 5 is capital is supply elastic as its supply can be altered according to the need. Based on demand, supply of the capital goods can be changed. The elastic of capital is high when we talk about its supply can be adjusted quickly and easily depending on the demand. On the other hand, the supply of land is fixed and the supply of labor can neither be increased or decreased quickly. That's all. Thank you.